Oh, she's coming. Something dropped down into the intake. See how beat up that is. She is cooked. Okay, so to give this episode some background, because we really didn't film anything prior to the engine cooking itself. So what happened was I had installed the new transmission, or the old transmission that was rebuilt, and I was running the motor while Losi was dumping Dextron 6 into the transmission, which it needs. I'm not stupid, it's because of the new shift kits and everything that's in this transmission. Well, as he's doing that, I'm also sitting there timing it, and all of a sudden I heard a ting. And I look at Lucy and he looks at me, and I didn't hear it again, so I thought maybe something hit the fan, you know. And then I started running it, you know, I was revving it up, and I started hearing it more and more and more and more. So I shut it off, and I gave Lucy the camera. I said start filming, and subsequently this is what happened.
I'm still.
So any comments, questions, or concerns?
She's cooked.
Hey, it needs to be poured out again.
Mark, you piece of shit!
What? Where's the nearest that I can throw? I need that for my other truck though. I need something to throw. Okay, so here's a lesson I've learned. Don't take two motors that don't belong together, put them together. Double check everything, don't throw shit together. Because obviously, like, I've done motors before, I'm not super retarded, but apparently I'm retarded enough to screw up small block Chevy. And so now I look like a complete dumbass that can't work on anything. So this, stick a fork in its ass, because she's done. Like, done. It's done.
Okay, I might want to silence here real quick.
Okay, so maybe it's a bent push rod, because with the cam, this motor was originally a flat tappet cam that had in it, or these heads were for a flat tappet cam motor, blah blah blah, and then I put in hydraulic rollers, and so the lengths were different, so I had to go buy different lengths. So maybe a push rod. I mean, that sounded a lot deeper in a push rod. I mean, well, actually it might be, because we did drop a cylinder, so it could be that we push rod was at, I'm hoping, I don't know. Turn the key for me. That side looks fine. Oh, there it is. There it is. You can kind of see it now. She is cooked. Got it pretty much torn down to just the block. I still need to go through and disconnect all the electronics again, which is my least favorite part. I'm just really mad. I'm mad that this has to happen. I mean, I'm learning a lesson and all that good stuff, but it doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't make me any happier. I still need to take the headers off. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna tear it apart and figure out what's wrong and fix it. As much as that hurts to say. The only thing I need to do is take out the engine bolts, mounts. That one was very easy. That one came out by hand also. So that's out of the way. Probably take the wheels off the front and drop it down on 4x4s on the rotor. That way my hoist will have enough lift to be able to get this thing over the core support here. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Especially when I don't have a whole lot of room to move back there, so I'm gonna take me a break and then we'll yank this thing.
There we have it, folks.
That was pretty freaking quick, actually.
A pristine 350. Who wants to buy it? Have to drop it down real quick. Put it on. Just gently lay it.
Loitering out on a doorstep.
It might clear. It might not.
I thought I might try
Let's go
to
flop
win
it over
her
the front.
back. I'm all out of confidence.
Yep.
I'm a little nervous about coming back. And every new heartbreak hurts a little more.
Got it. It's all out. Got the header off on this side too. It's so upsetting to look in here and there be freaking nothing again. But you know what? I might even go as far as painting the engine bay.
Might as well do it now.
I'll say, I was mad when I didn't do it the first time, but now I'm like, oh, we can do it again. We're gonna be able to find out here in a second what happened. We're gonna take the intake off first, then the heads, and then flip it over and take the pan off. See if we can't find anything with the heads off.
Than the last time around. I made a lot of half-hearted mistakes.
Well, the first thing we saw when we popped this head off is that the top of that piston is beat up bad. And then we found this laying in there. Something dropped down into the intake of sorts. We're not sure what that is, but it still doesn't explain the metal and dropping an entire cylinder, because I don't know what in the world that could even be. Unless something dropped down through the intake. So it's not a chunk of piston, so we're gonna flip it over here and then take a peek at the bottom end, see how that looks. Straight metal chunks and goo everywhere. Like that's full of metal chunks. Oh. That's our problem child right there. Look at the wear difference. It is not wearing evenly whatsoever. So, this must be out of round. This, well, more or less the rod itself. So I took off all the main caps, checked our timing, did not jump timing at all. And well, main caps are very much so pretty well chewed up. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but they are all chewed up, like pretty bad. That's mostly from the metal and the oil circulating around and tearing those up. But I did find one bolt that had come loose, and I had it marked as torqued, so I know that I had it torqued because I marked every bolt that was torqued, and it was loose. These are very much so destroyed. In fact, you can see some bronze in there, or brass, or whatever the heck is under there. It is what it is. Can't change it. Just gonna have to rebuild it. I was looking at getting a crate motor. It was gonna be 3 months before I could get one, so I said screw it. We'll just do a rebuild, a full machine rebuild on this motor. Anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Pretty somber one, not one I was expecting to make. So But like I said, it is what it is. We'll get past it and we'll work past it. So, anyway, I thank y'all for watching this episode. I appreciate it. Y'all take it easy.